Good morning, all of you movers, shakers, and last-minute studiers to UJtv. Hi, my name is Stacy Hart, otherwise known as Legs for Days McGee. Hashtag just kidding. And I am flying solo today. But you know what I don't joke about, ladies and gentlemen? Food, which is why we have our in-studio chef, Chef Thobeka today, who is going to be showing all of you how to make the perfect mac and cheese on a student budget. Hashtag broke.
Hello and welcome. Guys, I'm so excited today. We're going to be making one of my most favorite meals of all times. We're going to be making macaroni and cheese, and it's so simple and it's affordable for only 50 bucks for 2 people. So we're going to start off by going through our ingredients. We're going to have our mac that I've pre-cooked already, flour, about 2 tablespoons of flour, my tomatoes that we're just basically going to use for our garnish and to make our mac and cheese look pretty, our butter, about 2 tablespoons of butter, cheddar cheese, 200 ml of milk, salt and pepper. So we're going to start off by making our white sauce, which is super simple. We're going to first put in our butter so that it melts. Okay, what we're basically doing now is a roux. A roux is butter and flour, and that our flour is used as a thickening agent for our sauce. So while I carry on with this, let's get back to Stacy and see what she's up to.
Great, okay, so it seems that we also have a yummy lineup for you today as well as in the kitchen. Okay, so we have some footage from the UJ football finals, as well as footage from the UJ Can You Dance finals. Then we head over to Meka, who's waiting for us in studio, aka Hoops, who's going to be showing us some splendiferous spring fashions for you to wear on campus in student fashion. But now let's head over and find out what innovations are happening at the PsyCad campus on UJ.
IntelliLab was tasked with making a series of suicide awareness adverts for the PsyCad Center here at UJ.
It's been an easy shoot. There were a lot of challenging moments with the acting and doing what the directors say I should do, but everyone worked well as a team. I was guided nicely and I had an awesome shoot. They're very friendly. I enjoyed the makeup. They've got great special effects.
One of the ads followed a fictional story of a first-year student struggling to cope with new pressures.
I'm the special effects makeup artist on Saturday, creating a bit of a fresh scar on the actor, and we're doing a bit of making him look hectic and going from healthy to really bad. It's a nice little challenge getting the scar just right, but I absolutely love it. It's a little bit more gory. It's great, yes.
PsyCad seeks to broaden and deepen learning experiences, as well as look after the psychological well-being of students and staff. PsyCad also offers counselling services for students with all kinds of problems. Should a student experience a crisis, PsyCad's 24-hour crisis line is just a phone call away.
If you are going through a tough time, you're not alone. A lot of people have gone through this, and we cannot lose any more brothers and sisters over something that can be resolved. So I think it's definitely a good cause and a good initiative, and I'm glad I was part of it.
Okay, so I'm here and I'm hanging out with Yolan Moodley, who helped create this suicide prevention and awareness campaign. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Stacey, for having me.
Thank you. Okay, so where can people get hold of you?
So PsyCad is on every campus at UJ, so they can come into one of our offices, or you can phone this crisis line number, or contact us.
Why did you see the need for this kind of a campaign?
Okay, suicide rates in South Africa are very high. We're around 20 in the world rankings, so ahead of the US, ahead of the UK. About 1 person kills themselves every hour, and about 20 try every hour. And our age group, around the 15 to 35, it's very high in South Africa and around the world.
Why do you think that age, 15 to 35, is the highest?
I mean, we can speculate, but I have a feeling it's when life's crises come along, younger people are more difficult to cope with them and need a bit more help.
Okay. And you mentioned that to look up for some of the symptoms or signs of someone who is depressed or maybe has suicidal tendencies. What are these?
Okay, yeah, this is really important. So things you can watch out for are them withdrawing socially, isolating themselves, sudden deterioration in say their marks or their grades or the way they look, maybe they would start talking about death, maybe they might start saying goodbye in subtle ways. So these are things that you can look out for, as well as suddenly moody or suddenly low.
Okay, so what can I do if I think one of my friends is showing those signs?
Okay, so social interaction is a big thing. So if you are able to connect with them and reach out and sort of, you know, chat to them, make a friend, and then get to talking like, so I see you're really down. Is it that bad? How bad is it? Are you thinking of killing yourself? That could be a great thing you can do. But if you feel you can't handle that, or you're not equipped for that, or for whatever reason, alert someone who can, such as a teacher or a health professional, such as one of us, that's a psychologist, social worker, anyone else who can get them what they need.
Okay, thank you. And then finally, how can I create awareness myself?
Okay, so one of the things you can do is to talk about it. So there's a lot of fear around it, sort of like, oh, it's death after all, so nobody really wants to go there. Yeah. Also, people are afraid that I can't cope. Should I sort of see something or hear of something? Oh my God, it's going to be my problem. I can't deal with it. I'm busy. So just sort of banish the fear and just talk about it openly and frankly as often as possible. Okay. And then spread the word of the signs.
Okay, well, thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
Okay, guys, up next, we're going to finally look at this final product of the suicide campaign, prevention and awareness. And please do remember that suicide is a permanent solution to temporary problems.
I love playing my guitar. In many ways, the instrument feels like an extension of my own body. Music tells the story of my life, not my scars. Yes, it's true, I have tried. When I got here, it was also new. I thought I was ready. I had no idea. Work just piled up, got one thing done, and 50 more were waiting. I made new friends, and that meant new parties. I guess I got a little lost. Next thing I knew, I was failing. I couldn't afford to fail. I dug this hole so deep, I couldn't even see the light at the top. My life was in a loop. Every day in front of that mirror, staring at my demons. If it weren't for Sherry, I wouldn't be here. She noticed the isolation, watched me slowly slip away, and she cared enough to sit down and set things straight. I got to talk to professionals, and they helped me get my life back in tune. And if I have a bad day or I'm stressing out, I pick up my guitar and just go where the music takes me.
Contact the 24-hour crisis line on 082 054 1137 if you feel you need help or recognize signs of suicide in a friend or loved one.
Great, okay. Chef Thobeka, how does that food smell?
It is awesome. It smells so
Great.
good.
Where does mac and cheese actually originate from?
Well, it actually originated from Italy, but it became very popular throughout Europe. And it's now a staple food in America. Most Americans eat it all the time. So, yeah.
Well, I know it's definitely a staple food for me as well. Okay, let's head over to Meka, aka Hoops, who is going to be showing us her feature fashions in student style. Take it away, Meka.
Hello guys, I'm Meka and I'll be giving you my favorite spring accessories for this season. Now, I really believe that these particular accessories kind of make up for that finished look that you want to achieve. But let's start up with the first one. Statement necklaces. Now, statement necklaces have been trendy for so long. They are a major hit this season, so they really boost your casual style and they kind of add a lot of detail, so much details on your outfit, no matter how simple or neutral it is. Now, you can find this anywhere, in any stores literally. And you get the type for like, you get the silver and the gold types, which you can wear during the nighttime. And you get the pastel and the neon and the bright ones, which you can wear in the daytime for that spring achievement that you want to make. Now the second one, I'd say they're manicure rings. Now manicure rings are a new trend. Now this trend basically allows you to mix and match rings. You don't even need to match it. So clashing is the point of this trend. The third one is sunglasses. So sunglasses, I would really say, are an essential thing to have. So I'd put this as a beneficial thing, but it also kind of complements your style. So there's different types of sunglasses you can have. There's the cat-eyed, the round, the nerdy. So you can always use it to any outfit you want to wear. You can never go wrong with shades, guys. They're very, very, very essential, especially for you ladies. You want to be ladylike at all times, especially in the hot weather. The fourth ones are bags. Now, firstly, I want to start with the backpacks. Now, the one I have here, it's floral. And it's a little bit more rounded, but usually get the ones that are a bit wider at the bottom than on the top. Now these come in different types. They come in neon, they come in printed. There's southwestern types which come in a little bit of a brown leather, different kind of leathers, and they really help you to kind of achieve that swaggy look that you want to achieve. I wouldn't really necessarily suggest this for people that want to achieve like a ladylike look. This wouldn't look good for you. So I prefer this for a more swaggy, casual, sneaker type of look. And next up, I have these two. Now these are more structured, ladylike type of bags. Big bags have been in trend for so long, and these have finally made a comeback this season, and they can really fit your necessities that you really want. They come in rounded, and you get a little bit more structured lady type. You can fit in basically necessities, unlike the big bags. Your cell phone, gum, wallet, physical cash, anything fits here, even keys, everything. Necessities can always fit in this, and this can go for a very lady outfit that you want to achieve. So guys, you know, rounded or structured, which one is it gonna be? I don't know. But yeah, anyway, that's it for me, guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. And yeah, back to you, Stacy.
It actually smells like really good, which is great for you, because otherwise it would have been really awkward if it was bad. Okay, so now I'm just going to pour the white sauce into here.
Yes, into the macaroni and cheese that we've already added.
Okay. Okay, well, while I'm helping Chef Thobeka out, why don't you guys take a gander at Janice, who's going to be laying down the happenings in and around UJ.
Hi there, I'm Janice Griever. Now, as Stacey just mentioned, it's about that time that we have a look at what's happening in and around UJ. UJ's annual First Year Top Achiever Ceremony took place last week, Thursday, the 11th of September. Now, this year produced one of the highest number of first-year top achievers since the inception of UJ. The top 3 achievers, who are all women, obtained an average of 89% and above. Julia Maria Passler, studying a BA in Social Work, came third. Donna Brendan Stevenson, the top first-year achiever, is studying towards a BSc in Mathematical Science, and Margot Fourie was right behind her in second place. Margot is studying a BSc Information Technology. Now, just an interesting stat here for you gents. Of the 342 top achievers, 212 were female, while only 130 were men. That's about 2/3 majority. I'm just saying. Now, according to the latest QS World University Rankings released this week, the University of Johannesburg has not only retained its excellent position among the top 4% of universities globally, it has now moved to 6th position among all universities ranked in South Africa. Encouraged by this global endorsement and accolade, UJ is making considerable investments in research, innovation, as well as teaching and learning over the next 7 years. We're in for graduation ceremonies this coming week, by the way, beginning on the 22nd and continuing until the 7th of October. Congrats to all those graduates. And if you're thinking about enrolling at UJ, well, now is the time to do it. The 2015 academic application cycle is now open, and the closing date is pretty soon, actually, the 30th of September. So best you go to the website, www.uj.ac.za, for more details on how to apply. Social Media Week is a leading worldwide news and publishing event that takes place in close to 20 cities each year. And Johannesburg makes its international debut at the heart of Braamfontein on Monday, the 22nd of September. Over the course of 5 days, varied and expert speakers will engage audiences on different topics on social media, sparking new ideas that will impact on business, society, and culture. You can check out the website for more information on that. On Tuesday nights at the Concoan Theatre, another night of comedy is lined up. It's called Our Wednesday Comedy, but I guess since Wednesday is Heritage Day, they've moved it to Tuesday. In the lineup, Chris Forrest, Nina Hasty, Mashabela Dylan Olifant, Loyiso Madinga and Oliver Booth. Doors open at 7:30 and tickets cost only 50 Rand at the door. And now moving on to sport, I've got some feedback on the 2014 IAAF Continental Cup, which happened in Morocco last weekend, the 13th and 14th of September. Zak Visser came third in the long jump with a distance of 7.96 meters. Kwasi Mokoena in the triple jump was second with a distance of 17.35 meters and a new South African record. Kabelo Khosimang was 8th in the high jump with a height of 2.18 meters, and Shane Rami in the pole vault was 6th with a height of 5.2 meters. Another event that took place last weekend was the 2014 Concrete Society of Southern Africa's Concrete Boat Race. It was held at Homestead Lake in Benoni. UJ's Faculty of Engineering and the Built Environment's Project Management students did extremely well. They took first place in both the construction and students' race categories. The concrete boat race actually forms part of UJ's project management module. UJ started their varsity netball campaign in fine style with a 79-25 demolition of the Vaal University of Technology. This was the first round of the varsity netball games. The game was played at the UJ Soweto campus and the girls worked hard until the end, and they managed to stand strong against a very physical VUT. Dianca Road, captain of the UJ team, was named Woman of the Match. And this weekend, UJ will be playing Koffsies, NWU and UCT. Check out the UJ Sports Facebook page for venue and time details. We do wish our ladies all the very best for their next fixtures. And ending off as usual with some football news. Now, as you know, UJ ended up as runners-up in the Varsity Football Cup, which played out on Monday, the 15th of September in Soweto. Disappointingly, they lost 1-0 to Tuks. Although his side lost the Varsity Football final, there was some consolation for UJ captain Grant Bruchosen, who won Player of the Series for 2014. And some more good news for Grant is that he's been spotted by talent scouts for a future in professional football. UJtv was at the final, of course, to capture all the excitement of the night, and so we're ending off with that final match between the University of Pretoria and UJ.
Monday, the 15th of September, saw the Varsity Cup final take place at the UJ Soweto Sports Complex. Between Tuks and UJ, there would be champions crowned by the end of the match. The stadium was packed out to capacity and fans were behind their boys for this high-stakes match. Kickoff was taken by Tuks and the game was off to a shaky start with nerves evident in the players. The high-intensity match was characterized by missed chances, hard tackles and a midfield skirmish. UJ started to settle in and posed a few threats into the first half. A tame header from Matthew Edwards was easily dealt with by the Tuks keeper. The match remained goalless at half-time and saw the UJ Samsung cheerleaders keeping the spirit alive. UJ came out firing in the second half but lacked composure. Although possession was in UJ's favor throughout the match, the defending champs started showing their experience, moving the ball around well. As the match time was coming to an end, the fans became restless and so did the players. In the 76th minute, the UJ player Lerato Kliani gave away a free kick just outside the box. As UJ coach Cornell said, the final was going to be defined by moments of brilliance, and it was when Jeremiah Nkwana made no mistake from the set piece and smashed the ball into the roof of the net, putting Tuks ahead. UJ came back with a fighting spirit, but were unable to equalize. The final whistle blew, and Tuks had managed to clinch their title as champs. UJ coach Cornell was gracious in defeat and congratulated Tuks for breaking his boys' hearts in their own backyard, but also gave credit to his boys for making it this far.
Okay, so we have just dished some up and I'm dying to try it. While I'm eating it, can you tell me what other alterations can we make to this recipe, like with the cheese?
Okay guys, you can add bacon if you want, you can add a little bit of broccoli, it's up to you. You can add any protein that you want. This is just the student version. So yeah, I hope it's good.
It's so good, oh my heavens. Thank you so much. Okay, finally, let's follow the journey of 18 determined dancers who after attending a performance boot camp were narrowed down to just 8, who then competed in the UJ Can You Dance finals. That ought to be good.
UJ Can You Dance took place on Saturday the 13th of September. UJ Arts and Culture's aim for the competition was to excavate and nurture the dance talents of the students. Extensive auditions were held across all 4 campuses and 24 hopefuls were selected. During the winter recess period, the students who made it through were put through their paces at a winter dance boot camp facilitated by FATC. 18 were selected for the semi-finals, then the top 8 battled it out for bragging rights as UJ's best dancer.
I'm so grateful for being part of this UJ Can You Dance experience. It's been an amazing journey, and as a ballet dancer and a classically trained dancer, I feel that this experience has been so enriching, and I've been able to let go more, and I've learned so much from great choreographers and people. As a group, we stuck together, and it was such a wonderful experience. And I just want to say thank you to UJ for creating a platform for us dancers, people we studying different degrees, but we're able to live out our passion yet at UJ.
The competition showcased various styles of dance, ranging from classical to modern, from hip-hop to pantsula.
I'm so overwhelmed and exhausted at the same time. This has been such an amazing experience. Meeting so many beautiful people inside and out, talented people. I feel like it's a really great initiative because there are so many dancers all over, you know what I mean? And this really provides us with a platform to express our talents and our gifts.
First place prize included a professional CV consultation with Mojo Nation Exchange Design Agency and a 12-month artist management contract from Talent Etc. The competition was stiff and both crowd and judges were impressed with the finalists. Engineering student Tumelo Letseko was crowned winner of UJ Can You Dance.
It wasn't just a walk in the park. I had to work myself out, and I did actually brought it up on stage. Thank the judges, thank the choreographers for everything. You in life you needed to be guided every time. You know what? Just forget about people and go on with it. Hi, I'm Tumelo, aka Hong Kong. I'm the winner of UJ Can Dance 2014. I'd like to send a shout out to the UJtv. Awe.
It's interesting to note that each of those dancers actually came from different campuses on UJ, showing that the power of dance can just bring us together as a community. That ending was almost as cheesy as the mac and cheese. Right, be sure to tag, tweet, post and Vine at our hashtag UJtv. Once again, I'm Stacy Hart, and keep it classy, UJ.